Good morning, students. Today I am going to continue with the maths lesson that we have been doing earlier. This is about triangles, similarity of triangles. We had been discussing theorem number 6.1, 6.2, that is fundamental theorem, converse of fundamental theorem. Then we discussed Pythagoras theorem, converse of Pythagoras theorem. These theorems are extremely important from the point of view of board exams. Now today I am going to continue with one more theorem, which is called the area theorem. And this area theorem is again extremely important from the point of view of board exams. Okay, these theorems have been asked before and will be asked again and again. So today we are going to discuss what is called the area theorem. Okay, and this theorem in your textbook, it is given on page number 141. Okay, this is on page 141. Page 141 and theorem number 6.6. Okay, theorem number 6.6. So this is given on page 141. It is called theorem 6.6, but it is really area theorem. So you should not remember as theorem 6.6, just call it an area theorem. Okay, now what is this area theorem? Supposing you are given two triangles. Okay, these two triangles are similar, and this is your triangle A, B and C. This is suppose triangle P, Q and R. Okay, now what are we given out here? We are given triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Okay, what are we supposed to prove? To prove that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, that is the ratio of two similar triangles. Okay, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to AB square upon PQ square. AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square, and that is equal to AC square upon PR square. Okay, that means in words, what does it mean? It means that the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. That means if I take area of triangle ABC and area of triangle PQR, their ratio, okay, is equal to the square of the corresponding sides, ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. This is called area theorem. Prove that the area of two similar triangles. See, I've taken triangle ABC, triangle PQR, and I put the similarity sign in between them. It means these two triangles are already given as similar. We are given the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. This is what you have to prove. Alright. So we are given the two triangles are similar and prove this. So first of all, let us see how we write the proof. You see, in the textbook it may not be described properly. It is important that you learn from here. Alright. So now let us see. First of all, what are we given? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This is given to us. Alright. This is given. Now since we are given, therefore we can say that AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. Okay. When triangles are similar, the ratio of the corresponding sides is always the same. That means AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. Or I can square them. AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square. I have just simply squared it. They are equal. The squares also will be equal. If x is equal to y, then x square is equal to y square. If x is equal to y is equal to z, then x square is equal to y square is equal to z square. Like that. I have just squared it. Okay. Now let this be result number 1. Okay. Now we are given the triangles are similar, taken the ratio of the corresponding sides and squared it. Now, if I want to find the area, then I must have a perpendicular. Okay, I must draw altitudes. Let us suppose this is an altitude and this is an altitude. Okay, I have taken two altitudes here. Altitude, why do we require to find the area of triangle? Area of triangle is equal to half into base into altitude. Now you see, compare, let, or I can write here, let AM perpendicular to BC, where M belongs to BC, and let PN perpendicular to QR, where N belongs to QR. N belongs to QR. Okay, so they are perpendiculars. The perpendiculars means altitudes. Now let us comparing triangle ABM, triangle ABM, this small triangle and this small triangle, and triangle PQN. Compare these two triangles, the small triangle here and the small triangle. The triangles are similar, therefore angle B is equal to angle Q. Okay, angle B is congruent to angle Q. Given, what are we given? That triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This was given to us. Okay, the triangles are similar, so therefore B and Q must be equal. Also, angle AMB is congruent to angle P and Q. Why? Into bracket you can write right angles, the 90 degrees. So right angles are always equal. Okay, these two angles, right? So therefore you can say triangle ABM is similar to triangle PQN. Why? AA criterion. AA criterion or AA corollary? AA criterion. Criteria is plural, criterion is singular. So by AA criterion or AA corollary, these two triangles are similar. So therefore you can say that AB upon PQ is equal to AM upon PN. Result number 2. Okay, AB upon PQ is equal to AM upon PN. Okay, now you can see, if I square it, okay, if I square it, AB square upon PQ square is equal to AM square upon PN square. Okay, I have just squared it. Now if I see result number 1 and result number 2, you can see, therefore I can write AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR, and that is equal to AM upon PN is equal to AM upon PN. Alright, where, how do we get it? From 1 and 2. From 1 and result number 2. From 1 and 2 they are equal. Or you can also say that AB square, now just keep it as it, there is no need to change it. Okay, also now let us take the area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR. Okay, what is the formula for area? Half into base, in this case base is say BC and altitude is AM, upon half into this triangle's base is QR into QR into altitude is PN. Okay, half will cancel out, so I get BC upon QR is rather into AM upon PN. Now you can see BC upon QR. BC upon QR is equal to AM upon PN. Or in place of AM upon PN, I can write BC upon QR. So that is equal to BC upon QR is equal, rather multiplied by BC upon QR. Why? Because AM upon PN is also equal to BC upon QR. Or I can say BC square upon QR square. Okay. But you can see from here, result number 1, BC square upon QR square is equal to AB square upon this and this upon this. Therefore, if I combine it, I get area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to, okay, this is equal to all three. So I can write AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square. Alright, this proves the result. That's it. Okay, this is an extremely important theorem and you have to learn it by heart. If you don't do it properly by heart, then you will not. This is something that you have to do, okay, from the point of view of board exam. This will be asked in the board exams, so make sure you do it. Once again, see what is this is on page 141, theorem 6.6, but we call it the area theorem. What is the area theorem? Given two similar triangles, the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. Squares of the corresponding sides. Okay. So suppose triangle ABC and triangle PQR are two similar triangles. Here I put the sign of similarity. Are similar triangles. Okay. We have to prove that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square. Okay, this is your C. All right, I'm just marking it as C here. Now we are given triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. So what are we supposed to prove? Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is AB square upon PQ square, BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square. First, begin with the proof. Begin with what is given. Triangles are similar, then the ratio of the corresponding sides is the same. AB upon PQ, BC upon QR, AC upon PR. Square them up. Is the same. Let this be result number 1. Now let AM be perpendicular to BC, PN be perpendicular to QR, where M belongs to BC, N belongs to QR. Why we have taken perpendiculars? Because we require perpendiculars for area of triangle. Now compare this small triangle with this small triangle. Triangle ABM, triangle PQN. Angle B and angle Q are congruent because the triangles are congruent. Angle M and angle N are equal because they are right angles. So triangle ABM, triangle PQN, they are similar. Why? AA criterion. If the triangles are similar, then AB upon PQ is equal to AM upon PN. Okay, but AB upon PQ is also equal to AC upon PR is equal to BC upon QR. All four of them will be equal now. Now take the formula for area. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to half into base into altitude. Half into base into altitude. Cancel out half. You get BC upon QR, AM upon PM. But AM upon PM is also equal to BC upon QR. So put it second time. So you get BC square upon QR square. But BC square upon QR square is equal to all three. So therefore you get the required result. This is called area theorem. You have to learn it by heart. In the board exam, you will not be asked prove area theorem or prove theorem 6.6. You will be given a statement. Prove that the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. This will be given as a question. That means you should recognize that it is an area theorem and therefore you must prove it like this. In the textbook, it is given in a similar manner, but there are lots of blank spaces. My suggestion is you write down this in the notebook and learn this one up. Okay. Yes. Now let me just do a couple of questions based on your area theorem. Okay, so just to give you an idea what it actually means, area theorem. Now let us just suppose that I'm just taking a couple of questions from here. Okay, let us just say, okay, there triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. We are given here triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Always draw figures. The figures do not have to be perfect because this is not a painting competition. Okay, you are learning geometry, but try to draw figures wherever you can. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. We are given. Okay, and area of triangle ABC is given as 64 centimeters square. 64 centimeters square, and the area of triangle DEF 121 centimeters square. Okay, EF is equal to, this EF is equal to 15.4 centimeters. Then find BC. You want to find BC. Okay. So therefore you can say area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DEF. Okay. Notice how I have written it. Is equal to, on top we got ABC. So here you should write BC. BC square upon EF square. Okay. This area is 64 upon 121 is equal to BC square we want to find out. EF is given as 15.4. Square of 15.4. Therefore, BC square is equal to 64 upon 121 into 15.4 square. Okay, 15.4 square. Now, if I take square root, see how I am working. BC is equal to 8 8s are 64, 11 11s are 121. Square root of 15.4 square will be 15.4. It is 2 times. Okay, now let us see if I can divide this by 11. 11 ones are 11, 44, 11, 1.4. Okay, 8 fours are 32 and 11.2 centimeters. Therefore, BC is equal to 11.2 centimeters. Alright, let us do the second one. Right, second one, the diagonals of a trapezium ABCD, where AB is parallel to CD. And so, first let us make a trapezium. Here AB is the bigger side. It is given that AB is 2 times CD. That means CD is the smaller side. People generally draw ABCD this way. But in the question it is given that AB is 2 times CD. So that means AB must be the bigger side and AB is parallel to CD. Alright. Then here they intersect each other in point O. Okay, the diagonals intersect each other in point O. If AB is equal to CD, find the ratio of the areas of triangle AOB and triangle COD. The ratios of these two triangles you want to find. Okay, ratio of the areas. So first of all, in trapezium, see how I am writing here. In trapezium ABCD, we have got AB parallel to CD. This is given to us. Okay, AB parallel to CD. Now AB is 2 times CD. This is also given. This is a fact which is given to us. All this is given to us. Remember, this is not a proof. We are just calculating like this one. Now, if you compare, okay, comparing triangle AOB, this triangle with triangle and triangle COD. One thing you must understand is that the area theorem can only be applied if the triangles are similar. In other words, if the triangles are not similar, you cannot apply theorem 6.6, area theorem. Here it is not given that the triangles are similar. So first we will have to show that the triangles are similar. Okay, if you compare these two triangles, okay, then you can see this angle is equal to this angle which I put with a cross. They are alternate angles. Similarly, this angle is also equal to this angle because AB is parallel to CD. Angle, which is this angle OAB. OAB is congruent. OAB is congruent to BCO. BCO. Why? They are alternate angles. When two lines are parallel intersected by transversal, alternate angles are congruent. Similarly, this angle ABO. ABO is congruent to angle ODC. ODC. They are also alternate angles. Okay. Yes, even this angle is equal to this angle because they are vertically opposite angles. But you need to only show two angles. Now I have shown two angles out here. These two angles are congruent and therefore triangle AOB is similar to triangle COD. Into bracket you can write AA corollary or AA criterion. AA corollary or AA criterion. Now just once again, okay, if you look at it carefully, these two angles I have shown they are congruent. Why have I shown? Because I want to show that the triangles are similar. Now the triangles are similar, therefore I can apply area theorem. Okay, now by area theorem or by theorem 6.6, I can apply this theorem only after the triangles are similar. So therefore, area of triangle AOB upon area of triangle COD. Okay, I'm taking the ratio of these two will be equal to AOB is this one. So AB square upon CD square. AB square upon CD square. Okay. But AB, remember AB is 2 times CD. So in place of AB, I can put 2CD square upon CD square. CD square will cancel out and I get 2 2s are 4. 4. Square of 2 is 4. So 4 upon 1. So therefore the ratio of the area of triangle AOB, the ratio of triangle of area of COD, okay, will be equal to 4:1. The question says find the ratio of the areas of these two triangles. The ratio of the areas will be 4:1. Remember this theorem can only be applied after proving that the triangles are similar. You cannot apply area theorem unless the triangles are similar. So that is why we have to show this. All right, let us do one more of this type. Okay, if the areas of two similar triangles are equal, then prove that they are congruent. Okay, let us see this one. Supposing we have got two triangles. Okay, triangle A, B, C, and the triangles are similar. Suppose triangle PQR. These two triangles are given as similar. Prove that. What are we supposed to prove? If the areas of two similar triangles are equal, then prove that they are congruent. Alright, so what are we given? We are given two things. First of all, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This is given. That's why I put the similarity sign here. And we are also given that area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle PQR. Their areas are also equal. The triangles are similar, their areas are equal. Alright, now what are we supposed to prove that? To prove that, what are we supposed to prove? That triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. That means we are supposed to prove that the triangles are congruent also. Proof. Now once again let us understand. Prove that if two similar triangles have equal areas, their areas are equal, the triangles are similar, then we have to prove that the triangles are also congruent. Now let us see. First of all, we are given triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This is given. Okay. We are given that. If the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, therefore by definition, okay, by definition of similar triangles, by definition you can say that angle A is congruent to angle P, angle B is congruent to angle Q, and angle C is congruent to angle R. Because the triangles are similar, corresponding angles are congruent. Also by definition we have AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. Again by definition. Okay, AC upon PR. Why? Because the ratio of the corresponding sides is always the same. The proportion, the sides are in proportion by definition of similar triangles. Alright, let this be result 1. Okay, now what are we given? You see these triangles, these 8 angles are equal. I marked with the dot. Okay, marked with a tick mark. Angles are congruent. Remember in congruent triangles, the angles are equal, which we have already shown, and the sides are also equal. So now we have to show that the sides are equal. And also, we are given that area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle PQR. This is given. We are already given this. Alright. Therefore, by area theorem, that is theorem 6.6, by area theorem, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, okay, the ratio of these areas is equal to AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square. Okay, this is by theorem, area theorem. If the areas are equal, if the area according to area theorem, area of the ratio of the areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. But areas are equal. Okay, areas are given equal. So this upon this will be If area of triangle ABC is 20, area of triangle PQR is also 20. 20 upon 20 means 1. So this is 1 is equal to AB square upon PQ square is equal to BC square upon QR square is equal to AC square upon PR square. Okay. So that means AB square upon PQ square is equal to 1. Therefore, you can say, I'm taking a fresh page here. Okay. If that is the same, so therefore AB square is equal to PQ square. Okay. So therefore AB is equal to PQ, and again BC square is equal to QR square. BC square is equal to QR square. So BC is equal to QR. Alright. And third one, AC square is equal to PR square. So therefore AC is equal to PR. Okay. So therefore in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, okay, all the sides are congruent. All sides are congruent or equal, are congruent because they are equal, and all angles are also congruent. Angles are congruent and sides are also equal. We have just proved it. AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, AC is equal to PR, and we have also shown that angles are also equal. Okay, let this be, this was result number 2. Okay, and from 1 and 2 all sides are congruent, all angles are congruent. Therefore, by definition of what? By definition of congruent figures, congruent triangles, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. This is by definition. That's it. Okay, so you can see that it's quite easy. Okay, once again you can see what are we given here? Two triangles. They are similar to each other. Okay, similar, so therefore angle A and angle P are equal, angle B and angle Q are equal, angle C and angle R. Also AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR is equal to AC upon PR. Now the areas are also equal. If the areas are equal, then by area theorem, okay, you can see from here that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to AB square upon PQ square, BC square upon QR square, AC upon PR square. But this is going to be equal to 1 because the areas are equal. So 1 is equal to this, or AB square is equal to PQ square. So AB is equal to PQ. BC square is equal to QR square. So BC is equal to QR. And AC square is equal to PR square. Therefore AC is equal to PR. So if you look in the triangles, all the angles are also congruent and all the sides are also congruent. Therefore, by definition of congruent figures, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay. So what have we done today? We have studied number 1. We have studied two things. First, we did area theorem. Okay. We proved this area theorem. Remember, it is extremely important. Okay. You cannot avoid this from the point, as I said, 6.1, 6.2, Pythagoras theorem, converse of Pythagoras theorem, and area theorem. You will definitely get one of these in the board exams. Unavoidable. You have to write this down in your notebook. Okay, from this video, you just write it down and learn it up 2 times, 3 times, practice it. Area theorem practice. Then after that, we did 2 simple calculation problems based on area theorem and 1 proof based on area theorem. And I think that should be sufficient for today. I hope you do watch the whole video in full, and after you watch the video, make sure that wherever necessary, write it and practice it, try and understand it. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, stay safe and stay healthy. Make sure you don't expose yourself to anything. Have a nice day.